The fact of the matter is, once they caught up with Boosie, everybody knew the subliminal messages that he was sending towards Duke the Jeweler family. He said that, like, I'm gonna let y'all listen to the video y'allself.
I can't be getting drunk, bro. I can't control myself.
Yeah, there's little flowers, those little black flowers. There's an orange.
I can't Fletcher. I don't like the journey of Fletcher. Yeah, I get messy. I don't like people. I don't like rappers. I'm a real, and I don't like rappers. I be like, went through with all that jewelry on. I take all that neck. That's how I be looking Fletcher. Look at that old right there. You think I should have sent one of my go get that off his neck? That's Fletcher there. Man, look at it. Fletcher crossed the track. Let Fletcher. I retired Fletcher. That is not me. That's another person. Fletcher get the mugging all the rappers. This old man. I don't like you. You ain't been through. You got lucky. Hey, go get that. As soon as they go to the car, hey, go get that. Bring me that AP. That's Fletcher there. Look at that old scary over there. Look at Fletcher. I be rocking. Fletcher be rocking. And I be, man, bro, I feel like I'm the realest in the world, bro. I be feeling myself, bro. I can't drink that alcohol, bro.
We know for a fact, if you rockin' with Duke the Jeweler, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I want everybody to really pay attention because they knew Boosie had something to do with this, and everybody came out and said that Boosie, he was on FaceTime with Duke the Jeweler when he walked to the car. Once Duke the Jeweler, real live, went to that party, he never made it home. Boosie slipped up, got drunk, and told everything that happened. And I want y'all to look at everything that's going on because you can't get off the liquor and then think you ain't gonna do what Boosie did. Hey, if you're new to the channel, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want breaking news and real live updates on everything that's happening with the Duke the Jeweler case, man. I just want to bring something to y'all attention, man. Really look at everything from the beginning to the end. Boosie got himself in hot water, and I want to real live shout out to one of the Chirac goons, man, one of Duke people, you feel me, who reached out. Hey, his name I Am Street T. Hey, man, I want to let y'all see what he got to say about his cousin Duke getting sent up at an untimely demise. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe to his channel, and subscribe to Street Blog for L TV.
Boosie, man. And I ain't gonna say not really nobody. They just wasn't in the public eye. Like Duke, man. Everybody knew Duke. Everybody loved Duke, man. Duke is a city boy. Duke is a Chicago boy, man. Duke know how to move in the street, man. His only mistake he made in the street, Boosie, was trusting you. Boosie. Then you going on, bro, you went right on Vlad. Man. Boosie, we could tell you scared. You nervous, Boosie. You nervous. We saw how y'all was all on him, man. Y'all was on him like vultures up in there, Boosie. He up in there gambling, man. Y'all all over him, man. Y'all on him like vultures, man. We see it from every angle, Boosie. Boosie, you set that man up, Boosie. You got that man murdered. For what, Boosie? For what? But your pockets ain't right no more, Boosie. You ain't got what you had. You ain't got what you used to have, Boosie. You ain't keeping up out here. You can't keep up. So now that's what you're doing, Boosie. You killing for money, for jewelry. Cause you wiped him down, Boosie. You wiped him down for everything, Boosie. Your people, man. Your nephew, man. Y'all wiped him down for everything, man. His jewelry and his life, Boosie. Then you had the nerve to say, oh, he was gonna make me a piece. Yeah, we can believe that, cause that's what he do. You a rapper. You a rapper. So of course we know he was probably gonna make you a piece. But you took that. You seen that $1 million, man. Why did that man feel that comfortable to come all the way from Chicago with all that jewelry, Boosie? $1 million in jewelry down there by you, man. It's like somebody must have told him to shine. Somebody must have told him to shine, man. Cause usually it don't matter, man. People don't travel with that much jewelry and money by themselves. Especially with not that much jewelry. They don't travel with that by themselves, man. That man felt comfortable. He felt comfortable. He felt comfortable enough to walk to his truck by himself. How did the killers know where his truck was at, Boosie? How did they know? Your alibi was shitty, Boosie. And then all of a sudden you can't ride back with your cuz. Your cuz take the getaway truck and you go jump on a cheap ass plane. You go jump on a plane and try to go live. Come on, Boosie. You done knock them up, man. You done knock people off before, Boosie. Allegedly. You know you don't do that, man. You don't do that. You did it this time and you got scared, man, because you know you fucked up, Boosie. You messed up, Boosie. You done hit the wrong one. You hit the wrong person, Boosie. Man, Duke should still be here, man. Duke came down there for you, Boosie, to have a good time. And then you talking about you just met this man. You just met him. Man, Boosie, you sound crazy, man. You sound crazy, Boosie. You sound crazy, Boosie, and we know that shit a lie. We know you ain't just meet him. Why would a dude that you just met, that's what you call him, a dude. Why would a dude you just met, a dude you just met a day before that, Boosie? Come on, man. I bet you if they check them phones, man, I bet you he talked to you before that. I bet you he talked to you before that. Because you know, Boosie, if they looking at you for this homie, my dude, they finna check them phones. They finna ping them phones, Boosie. This a whole homicide, Boosie. And right now with all this Rico stuff going on, man, you a black rapper, Boosie. You a black rapper, Boosie. They finna be all over you, man. They finna see where his phone was pinging at, because I'm sure you talked to him when he was in Chicago too. And I'm sure somebody talked to him on your compound. So if they look at them phone records, Boosie, and they leading down to where you was at, that's even more ice. But it's a whole lot of evidence against you anyway, Boosie. And some money, man. For some jewelry and some chump change, man. But it ain't no chump change to you because you killed him, man. You supposed to have that off in the bank somewhere, Boosie. How long you been out here and everything you doing but buying up all these acres and buying all that jewelry you had before and buying all them damn cars, nigga? That's where your money going. That's why you ain't got nothing. Then still trying to throw parties, them big pool parties. That's why you ain't got nothing. Duke was your come up. You got him down there solely for that reason. And I'm sure y'all told him to bring all that jewelry. Because that man came down there with $1 million worth of jewelry to party. He ain't come down there to party by himself, Boosie. Who gonna come that far from their land, from their hometown to party by themselves with $1 million worth of jewelry? And ain't no dude just gonna travel just with his girl with $1 million worth of jewelry to party. Just to party, unless he know who he going down to fuck with. He was coming down there to mess with you, Boosie. Now all of a sudden, you done bought the man jewelry back. What a coincidence, Boosie. What a coincidence, Boosie. You done bought this man jewelry back. They said you took it. Everybody saying you took it. Everybody know you took it. Everybody know your people took it. Now all of a sudden, you done paid this much for the man jewelry. You paid this much for the man jewelry, but you selling cars. You got so many hours to come up with $1 million, but you came up with the money for that man jewelry. But you don't really know him. Why you buying pieces back for a man you don't really even know? Because if you ain't had nothing to do with it, Boosie, you ain't had nothing to do with it. But your guilt is showing. Your guilt is showing, Boosie. You showing how guilty you is, Boosie. Man. Your guilt is showing, man. They ain't even got you in the interrogation room yet. And you already folding, Boosie. Them GDs ain't finna play with you, Boosie. You know that. Them guys ain't finna play with you, Boosie. They want answers, Boosie. Boosie. They talking about this all in the city, Boosie. They want answers and they not finna play with you, Boosie. You know that like I know that, Boosie. They ain't finna play with you. You killed one of them guys, Boosie. Now, you got to answer for it. Every time something new pop up, Boosie, you right in the middle of it. Or your cousin, right in the middle of it. You buying jewelry back. How you track that man jewelry down so fast, Boosie? And how could you buy his jewelry back if you just had to sell all your cars and everything? And that what we could tell, Boosie, that ain't one of them things that you wanted to do. We could tell how it was, man. We can see it in your eyes, Boosie. We can see it in your eyes, Boosie. You didn't want to sell them cars, Boosie. You didn't want to sell them cars, Boosie. But you robbed that man, Boosie. You heard that bad? That you took a desperate leap of faith like that to rob that man. You saw that $1 million, you couldn't let that $1 million leave with that money that he won too. Cause then you said he lost his money. That dude lost his, why you can't, man, you know his name. You know his name, Boosie. Why you keep referring to him as that dude? That dude. You know that man, Boosie. Stop acting like you don't know him, Boosie. Cause more video done surfaced of you in the same proximity of that man years ago. Right by him, same bit. That wasn't no coincidence, Boosie. Boosie. You got some explaining to do. Boosie. You got a whole lot of explaining to do because all these arrows point back to you and your camp. They point back to you and your camp, Boosie. All these arrows is pointing back to you and your camp, Boosie. And it's crazy because usually when somebody, hit somebody or do something like that, man, it take a while for pieces to start falling together. But the pieces start falling together, man, the very next day with you, man. Cause you been moving sloppy ever since. Ever since it happened, you've been moving sloppy, Boosie. We see the video, we see the whistles, we see all that, the head nods. We see it all in the video. Man, we see it. Man, there's cameras everywhere, Boosie. The camera's always gonna be rolling. You know that better than anybody. The camera's always gonna be rolling. Your steppers done stepped wrong, Boosie. Your dusty ass steppers done stepped wrong.